So how can someone know whether they've gotten lost in other voices and are trying to emulate another show, another writer? Because maybe they think, oh yeah, this is me too, but really they're copying True Blood, or they're you know, it's almost like the girl in high school who wants to be like the popular girl.
Yes.
And so she starts dressing like her and trying to do her hair like her, but really she's not being who she really needs to be. She's trying to be somebody who seems popular and wanted. Mm-hmm.
When, you know, we all want to be successful. And one of the ways we find success is to look at other people and say, oh, I like the way she looks, so I'm going to look like her. Or I like the way he writes, so I'm going to write like her. And you hear all these stories of, like, even Joan Didion, who copied Ernest Hemingway in order to find her voice. But what you want to do, but you know you're on the wrong track if you start feeling that anxiety that I could never be like her, that when I compare myself to his writing, I'm just really not, and you start feeling that sense of not good enough, not meeting something, and you start wanting to be seen. You can feel that pull of wanting to be seen like your idol, right? And that's the moment where, you know, if you were talking about a physical look, you'd go get plastic surgery, right? So I could put her nose on my face, so I can put his words in my script or in my story. And so when you start feeling that, you have to recognize that you're walking away from yourself. You're walking away from yourself and trying to sit in somebody else's image. And if you do that, you will always be a shadow of someone else. The truth of who you are, the reason that you came to write, won't come out. It won't flourish. It's kind of like you'll be that plant that just doesn't get enough water and doesn't get enough sun. So it might bloom, but the flower will be small and the fruit will be bitter, right? And if you're really going to anchor in yourself, you have to believe that you are as brilliant as the person you want to be. And so you're going to appreciate how they shine, but you're not going to copy how they shine. You want to appreciate how strong they are in their voice, and you want to practice your own voice as loudly as you can. Now, the awkward thing is, you're going to practice that voice, and it's not going to be good, right? We're never good when we start playing the piano. We're never great when we start driving. We crash into things, right? It takes practice, but you have to hang on to the belief. So this is the disconnect. You have to know that even though you may not look good at what you're doing is not accomplishing the vision of what you want to accomplish ultimately. You have to believe that you're going to get there, just as you are. So it's hanging on to the tension of being not so good, an amateur, awkward, but believing that you're going to grow into something that will flourish and bloom, and you're going to have patience. And that's the most difficult thing, because when you're struggling and you want success and you know you're good, but it's not coming, there's a tendency to say, well, I'm on the wrong path. The universe doesn't want me to do this. I should go to that path. I should follow that path. Anchor in. This is where meditation becomes really important, and really knowing that there are stories inside of you that need to be told just the way you want to tell them, and having the patience to wait for them to bloom so that the timing is right, and that your timing is right as an artist and the timing is right in the marketplace.